YouTube? It's your boy Rob here in San Antonio on a Sunday morning. Decided to drive or ride downtown, grab some coffee down here, and take a relaxing Sunday morning ride. But yeah, folks, this is the very south end of the Riverwalk, the world famous San Antonio Riverwalk, and perhaps the best time of the day to come because of the heat and because of the congestion. Just so many people come here from all over to check out the Riverwalk. Not a lot to see in this portion, but a little further north there's all kinds of restaurants and shops and that kind of thing. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a glimpse. So yeah, came down here and I decided to ride down here just for a relaxing morning ride. I usually come here on Sundays to grab some coffee, relax, and just reflect on the week ahead. So, something to do. So this here is called the Blue Star Art Complex. There's like a coffee shop down there, brewery here. There's a nice little bar in this area. Yeah, pretty popular place here in San Antonio. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Rob. I am on the 2018 Honda Goldwing DCT today. Finally got the fuel pump recall issue resolved after many months of waiting around for Honda to send the dealer parts. I received word from Honda back in April, and I finally got this resolved a few weeks ago. So happy about that. I haven't done many vlogs on the Goldwing this year, and now that everything is good to go with it, I will start vlogging on it again. I've done some riding on this bike, but not a lot, Safety recall kind of turned me off a little bit. But anyway, this bike has been awesome. I've had it since 2019. Back in 2018 or so, I said to myself, I think I might have to invest in one of these Goldwings, especially after test riding it back in 2019. DCT has so much power, so much torque, especially in sport mode. So I just said, yeah, I've got to add this to the stable. So what I did was I called around to multiple dealers in San Antonio trying to get the best deal for 2018 or 2019 Honda Goldwing Tour DCT model. Folks in San Antonio weren't trying to deal at all. The folks in San Antonio weren't trying to deal at all. So I called some dealerships in Houston, and same issue. Finally got in touch with a dealer up in Dallas, and they had a leftover new 2018 Honda Goldwing still in the crate. And they gave me a great offer, about $2,500 to $3,000 less than what the dealers in Houston and San Antonio were offering. So I jumped on it. I asked them to provide me with some fog lights and a backrest, because the 2018 DCT Tour didn't have those items as standard as part of the package. So they added those, and they actually trucked this bike down from Dallas to my house in San Antonio. So door-to-door service. It was awesome. Did all the paperwork virtually, and yeah, it was great. Great buying experience. So yeah, I've been happy with it. Haven't done a lot of touring with this bike up to this point. I made one trip to Mississippi a few years back to see my granddaughter, and a few, moderate trips here and there, day trips or what have you, but nothing extravagant. But hopefully, this year coming up, I have a lot more time to ride this bike the way I want to ride this bike. This is the ultimate touring machine. Great value for what you get. Can't really speak to Harley Davidson because I've never owned a Harley, but yeah, it's a great value for what you get. So many features on this bike. So with that, let's go ahead and take a quick ride around downtown San Antonio. This area here is called Southtown. It's the Blue Star Art Complex. Awesome place. Lots of good places to hang out and eat and drink and that kind of thing. Oh, I need to get my glasses. Oh, yeah, they're in here. Sucks getting older. Got to have my glasses. Got to be able to see. All right, like I was saying, yeah, this is the Blue Star Art Complex. Awesome place to hang out. Over to your left is a very cool little coffee bar. And I used to frequent this place all the time a few years back, but just haven't had an opportunity as of late to do that. So yeah, let's take a little tour downtown San Antonio. So yeah, we're south of downtown right now. Lots of nice old houses here, old money. Some pretty chilled restaurants in this area as well. And yeah, it's an awesome area. So I moved down here back in 2014. I had just retired from the Air Force in 2012 out of the dreaded Northern Virginia area. I did my last 5 years in the Air Force at the Pentagon, so I was ready to go. So I decided to make that move from the DC area down here to San Antonio back in 2014, and up to this point, no regrets. My only complaint is the heat. It gets freaking hot here during the summers, but besides that, good place to be. Lots to do. People for the most part are friendly, except for when they get behind the wheel, then they turn into, Mr. Hyde. And yeah, it's crazy, man. Lots of angry drivers down here. It is crazy. Lots of angry drivers down here. But yeah, a lot of cool businesses, nice places to eat. I mean, you could find yourself getting pretty obese here in San Antonio. Lots of great Mexican restaurants, steakhouses, bakeries, seafood places, believe it or not. And yeah, it's a great place. So if you're in the area, definitely check out downtown. Lots to see, lots to do. So yeah, let's try to go into the heart of downtown here. Alrighty. Construction everywhere. Every freaking where. But it is what it is. Actually, I need to go the other way. I'll make a turn. Right there is a famous San Antonio restaurant, that big tower. It revolves 360 degrees, I believe. I heard the food is decent. I've never been there. But yeah, let's make our way down here. All right, let's go. All right, construction everywhere. So yeah, let me take you to the heart of the downtown area. I just need to go down the road a bit and make a right-hand turn. But yeah, like I said, I've got no complaints about San Antonio. Chances are it's 50-50. I may wind up staying here for the long haul. I've been playing with the idea of moving back to the East Coast, like the Carolinas, you know, North or South Carolina. I was looking at the Asheville area, but they just had that big hurricane. And I want to move to a place where I don't have to worry about natural disasters. And you wouldn't think Asheville would have had an issue, but yeah, anything can happen. So, with that said, I may just hang out here in Texas. Don't have a lot of natural disasters here in the San Antonio area. And one good thing about it, there's plenty of VA facilities and military facilities here for me in my retirement years. Like I said, I retired from the Air Force back in 2012. I still work. I still work for the Air Force, um, working software development programs, and been doing that for a minute. I actually used to work down here in San Antonio while working for an Air Force program, and I absolutely loved working down here. Worked here until around COVID, and then after that, but yeah, I absolutely loved working downtown. The vibe was pretty nice. Lots of good restaurants to eat at for lunch. Usually I took my lunch to work to try to save money, but once a week I would hit up one of these Mexican restaurants, or they've got a couple of good Italian restaurants on the Riverwalk, which are excellent. Um, Good steakhouses. So I would treat myself once a week to a good lunch while working down here, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good. So let me see. Let me make a left turn here. I used to work off of this street, Navarro, here in downtown, and I'll tell you what, it was really nice. So I don't know if you see that Hard Rock Cafe over in the distance, over to the right, but you can access the Riverwalk from there. And like I said, lots of good places to eat for lunch, or if you wanted to hang out downtown after work, you could do that. So a lot to offer. But yeah, nice little vibe. So yeah, we head up the road a bit, and then eventually we're gonna hop on the highway and get out of here. But yeah, lots of cool hotels here and restaurants. And I used to work over here in the building over to the right above Walgreens. Pretty nice suite there. And great bakery over to the right. Good coffee. This street used to be crowded with homeless people. A lot of homeless folks would congregate here, especially in the mornings. And looks to be a little cleaner than it was before. So that's a good thing. I just hate seeing homeless out here. You know, a lot of those guys are veterans. And yeah, we got to do better as a society taking care of our people here in the United States. I don't want to get into politics, but yeah, we got to do better taking care of people here. I'm not sure if you guys are up to speed on that hurricane. I'm not sure if you guys are up to speed on that hurricane that hit the East Coast, but man, it's pretty bad. And unfortunately, turns out that FEMA, at least this is the news report that I've received up to this point, FEMA has run out of money and they are unable to provide support to the victims of the hurricane. And yeah, that's no excuse. That's no excuse. They use their money for other things other than emergency management, in my opinion. But anyway, I'm going to stay off that topic. So yeah, folks, that was a portion of downtown San Antonio. And I appreciate you guys for joining joining me on this Sunday morning ride. And I'll try to do a little bit more early morning weekend rides because definitely the best time of day to get out on a bike and take in the sights. But anyway, you guys stay safe out there, and I will talk to you later. Peace.